Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to part 2 of your reading lesson today. You just finished retelling The Hare and the Tortoise on Flipgrid. If you have not done that yet, go back to the last slide before the brain break and fill that out. Make sure you click on the word here and record your Flipgrid so your teacher will see that you understand how to retell a story. Now you're headed into part 2. And in part 2, we have a small learning goal, and we're going to be listening and looking for the important parts of an informative paragraph. Ms. Spears will call it the structure of an informative paragraph. Structure just means the parts. And she will teach you about the structure using your Wit and Wisdom notebook, your workbook. And she will be looking at handout 2A. So you can follow along with her on that handout if you would like to. If you do not have it, it is in the slides for you. All right, listen carefully as Miss Spears teaches you about the parts or the structure of an informative paragraph.
Welcome back, friends. You just retold the short story or the fable, which is one type of writing. And now we're going to think about another type of writing, informative writing. And as we think about this type of writing, we're going to focus on this question for today. Why is the structure of an informative paragraph important? I'll read it one more time. Why is the structure of an informative paragraph important? And even though fables are imaginary stories, you've learned some new information about animals from reading these fables. And when I say information, I'm saying you've learned details about something. And as we read stories, we are getting information about a topic. And a topic is what the story or text is about. I'll say it one more time. A topic is what the story or text is about. Now, in order for us to think about the structure of informative writing, we must define what we are talking about. Informative writing is writing that includes lots of information or details about something. And I want to remind you that informative writing teaches us about a topic, and you will learn more about informative writing so that you can write your own informative paragraph. One of the great things about writing informative paragraphs is that it helps you show what you know about a topic, because in informative writing, authors are giving readers information. I'll say that one more time. In informative writing, authors are giving us as readers information. All right, now let's see what this looks like in writing. We're going to read this paragraph about grasshoppers, and I want you to listen carefully. Grasshoppers. Grasshoppers have special legs. Their back legs are long and strong. They use their legs for jumping. Some grasshoppers rub their back legs and wings together to sing. Grasshoppers' legs are special. Now, just like we read a story about a hare and a tortoise, writers can write stories about different types of creatures, and Aesop wrote fables about many different types of creatures. In this paragraph, you see that writers can also write to teach us about creatures. I'm going to read the paragraph one more time, and as I read, I want you to think about what you are learning. Are you ready? Here we go. Grasshoppers. Grasshoppers have special legs. Their back legs are long and strong. They use their legs for jumping. Some grasshoppers rub their back legs and wings together to sing. Grasshoppers' legs are special. Now I want you to think, what did we learn from this paragraph? What did we learn from this paragraph? Tell your learning partner. All right, now I want you to take a look at the image on the screen. What does this remind you of? Tell your learning partner. An informative paragraph is like a sandwich. A topic statement is like the top slice of bread. And a topic statement is a sentence that tells what the paragraph is about. Now, the middle of the sandwich is the good stuff. The middle includes the facts and the details. And the conclusion is like the bottom slice of bread. It's the ending, which often repeats the topic. The topic statement and the conclusion state the topic and they hold everything together. When you write your informative paragraph, you will use this structure, so you might want to pause and jot down the image in your journal. Now, let's see how the grasshopper paragraph follows this structure. I am going to annotate or make notes as we review the paragraph. Grasshoppers. Grasshoppers have special legs. Their back legs are long and strong. They use their legs for jumping. Some grasshoppers rub their back legs and wings together to sing. Grasshoppers' legs are special. What did we learn from this paragraph? Well, remember, the topic statement is the sentence that tells what the paragraph is about. I want you to gently point to the topic statement. The topic statement is grasshoppers have special legs, and I am going to highlight that here. Now, what facts about grasshoppers are in the paragraph? What facts about grasshoppers are in the paragraph? Point to the facts or details that give us more information about the topic. All right, I am going to underline the facts or the details in yellow. Now, I want you to point to the ending or the conclusion. I am going to underline the conclusion in dark green. All right, friends, one more thing I want you to do. I want you to think about the parts of an informative paragraph. What are they? Tell your learning partner. All right, now I want you to use a sentence frame an informative paragraph has to record aloud the parts of an informative paragraph. And if you need to go back to the topic sandwich chart to help you, feel free to do so. Pause the video now to record aloud the parts of an informative paragraph. Don't forget to use that sentence frame an informative paragraph has. All right, awesome first graders. Wow, what a great day of learning. Nice job retelling The Hare and the Tortoise and learning about the parts of an informative paragraph. Next time, we will continue working with The Hare and the Tortoise, and you'll learn more about the structure of informative paragraphs. So have your notes nearby. Until then, be kind and do something great because you are capable of greatness.